he nailed it. You know what I mean? Guys, I've been gone for a while. I know I've disappointed you. I was just in Miami shooting 4 different music videos. Then I went to Kentucky to work on the album Crip. Then I went to Milwaukee for like a day, and that was interesting. I don't have much to say about that. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, then you know already like what was going on with that. But enough about me. How about more about... That wasn't scripted. How about more about Quadeca? By the way, we did an interview with Quadeca on the Pop-A-Doo podcast. Whatever happened to that? I don't know, but I'll leave a link in the description below for it. I gotta try to get back in my mode, man. Try to get these streams going again. But I will say I have worked on about 8 or 10 songs in the past 2 days, so I think I'm bouncing back. Quadeca said this was his last Styles of Rap video. Let's see if he finishes strong.
Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
final Styles of Rap video. Because it's the last one, I try to make it extra good, so...
There's never a right time to say goodbye.
But, yeah.
If you're wondering why, it's because I've already done like 150, and they require many, many weeks to put together that I think would be more valuable to put into my own music. Also, I'm starting to work with people that I've done impressions of, and I don't want it to be weird. So yeah, I can't explain that because the way the algorithm retention goes, but if you're cared enough to pause the vid and read this, you're cool. Thanks, man.
They looking terrified, I'm on. Can't relate now, I'm in Paris. Too much air in my croissant. Can't compare the heights we on. Better bear in mind, North Carolina. Terrorize my spot, back. More than white people when Sweet Caroline, come on.
Oh, okay, yo, that I really like this. I really like this. This is very J. Cole-esque, especially with his style from his last album that he put out, you know what I mean? And he even has like the cadence and like the out of breath style J. Cole like raps with, like you know what I mean? Like that type of thing. The pattern that he's going with, the rhyme scheme, that's all pretty much ties into it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like really listening to like delivery and I guess cadence more than anything. The punchlines, these are always gonna be punchline heavy. And it's interesting because Quadeca will throw like a lot of punchlines in these for rappers that aren't really punchline or simile heavy. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of interesting how he puts his own flip on it. Like, yo, these are styles of rap, but I'm also showing you my lyrical ability myself. You know what I mean? So I'm with it. Let's go.
I made $100 million, but I'm working harder than back in Muhammad crib. Study the goats and cut all the ropes. I told them that they have to live.
The goats. All right, we got Tyler up next. Yo, the album, I've heard it so many times at this point, and it grew on me. Okay, the first time I heard it, I was like, yo, why is Tyler's vocal so low? Why is there a DJ on this album? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, this is... But the second time I listened to it, yo, it was a whole different experience. I went into it with an open mind. And, you know, I'm a fan of Tyler, the Creator's older stuff. But this is... But yeah, let's see what he goes with for here. True. That's crazy. So this is the DJ drama intro right here that he's going with. He threw some distortion on the vocals, kind of like his own thing right there. But on the Tyler, the Creator album, he said we have our toes out. You know what I mean? But he's like, we're getting our toes licked. I mean, hey, bro, do your thing.
In Geneva for the winter time. Toast for our success every dinner time. I don't care about you fucking what you call. Got a new
yeah, that's an actual rhyme he did, right? That's an actual rhyme Tyler, the Creator did. Whatchamacallit, gorgeous. That's kind of interesting to hear. And you know, it's interesting to hear Quadeca do this too because they both have lisps. So it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. Stop from my bridges, I'm like sorry you cannot pass. Yes. Yes, in the middle of the verse, like Tyler the Creator will like all of a sudden get a little bit more raspy with it and a little bit more aggressive. Nailed it. Sorry I did not ask. Saw you when I walked past. Boy, you need a hall pass. Don't know what to call that. And I hate those kids in your high school. We got drunk and broke up at the party. We went skating. at your party. That part right there, yeah. I bet you Quadeca had the most fun making this one because it's not just not straight rapping. Gets to have like the little rock style for it, something that's, you know, not an everyday thing. You know what I mean? I've actually been working on some pop rock stuff myself, so stay tuned. I don't know if it's ever gonna come out, but it's just fun. You know what I mean?
You try to catch me lacking. Your attempt is quite commendable. $20,000 on your head is quite expendable.
Is this dude from California?
Had a pleasant brunch with your thought. Now your kids know me.
I don't even know who Remble is, but the style of that kind of like faster tempo beat, I don't know, but that was more conversational. I was gonna say that was kind of like Pac-Man a little bit, you know what I mean? The Detroit rapper that raps like kind of goofy, but on like faster beats like that, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who Remble is.
Yeah, I took so many losses, but I turned them into wins. They just made another offer, need at least 100 M's.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Polo G does the same melody on like every song, it feels like. He makes it work though. That's another album I listened to recently is Hall of Fame. I don't know, his style, like, I feel like it gets tiresome when it's that same thing over and over, but a lot of these like new rappers, man, they have this formula. Like the Baby makes the same song every time. Polo G makes the same song every time, you know what I mean? But yet they're on top. So clearly there is appeal there.
She say she a virgin, it's hurting. She say she a virgin, it's hurting. She say she a virgin, it's hurting.
Okay.
She say she a virgin, it's hurting.
The Lil Tjay one, that was probably the weakest one so far. I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more whininess in it a little bit. I mean, I guess the melodies was right. I like Lil Tjay, yo. I used to like him a little bit more than stuff he's been putting out recently, but yeah. Oh, Kid Cudi, this one should be good.
This feeling in my mind, trapped inside of me. Oh, let go on this long road, I didn't know where to be. And every night, every night, every night, every night, every night, every night.
Oh, damn. Why did it keep going? Oh, he's about to do Miguel? He's about to do Miguel? Okay, Quad. I'm gonna need some swallow the key type of energy here on this one. As far as the Kid Cudi one, yeah, the hums, the background vocals, the drowned out reverb, all that, and just the I don't know, drowsiness or laid backness. I don't know what to call it. Every night. I always say Kid Cudi sounds like a vibrating phone.
I still try to be the one for you.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, my boy. The Neo Soul. I like that one a lot, bro. Like the Neo Soul flavor that he added to it with those huge stacked harmonies on there. Pacing was great. The melodies were pretty much hitting the pockets that Miguel lands in his songs. I like it.
Stop, drop, and listen. She wearing a paradox. She a walking contradiction. Where I'm from, you will probably go missing. Have you singing to the judge? I'm not talking.
Another one I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know Westside Gunn. There was a part of me that wanted to pause the video, go to Spotify, listen to some Westside Gunn, listen to some Remble, then come back and hit play on or hit record on the video and be like, oh yeah, I know who they are. But the fact of the matter is, I don't. First of all, that beat is fire. That's the first thing, first and foremost. Second of all, he nailed it. If I close my eyes and was listening to this, I might have probably thought, I probably would have thought that was Carti. Curious what you guys' thoughts are on the album that Carti put out recently too, because I thought it was a vibe. I just think it was a little lengthy for me. You know what I mean? But whatever. Drill.
Like Schmeichel, put a laser beam on his head. Denmark his spot with a shot and I'm still not facing a pen. Can't stay in the ends, ask if I care, can't say it depends. Doing great in a sense, link with your girl, get 8 out of 10.
Alright, maybe I'm not the one to judge the UK accents, but not bad. I mean, that one was pretty straightforward, right? And one thing I just want to say about drill beats, did you notice the hi-hats are always the same in drill beat? They go
Pens. Doing great in a sense. Link with your girl, get 8 out of 10.
Just a little thing.
Wanna fuck me during a pandemic. Baby, this unprecedented times. I said those titties look like splendid because I can never tell a lie. Who am I don't know.
Ooh, this is spot on for Dicky.
Fun facts so incredible, I cried. Did you know that bees can't even see the color white? Look that shit up. Your favorite self-victimizing white rapper should make a line about that and compare it to his plight in the rap game. Get a boy more fly than his last name. Damn right, I'd be doing the exact same. A few years back when I had that self-awareness, I'm not trying to make love, I would rather meet your parents. And
one thing I will say about Quadeca is he's never exactly on beat to like a robotic point. Like it's never a super tightly knit flow. I don't have it either. But Lil Dicky though, Lil Dicky does have like a super perfectly almost robotic tight flow on his songs. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing really off beat at all about him. So that I would say that's like the only difference here, only miss on it. You know what I mean? But as far as what he's saying, I cannot masturbate in my apartment. Like, what are we doing here? But these type of lyrics, yeah, this is Lil Dicky, and just the way that his cadence was, and how he said, like he's explaining or something. It sounded a lot like Lil Dicky. So he did this one really well.
You know, I looked out my window to the other side of the apartment complex, and I could completely see through this other guy's window and his curtain, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I could have traumatized a child or something, so now I have to masturbate completely in the dark. That's a big problem with the room. Like if my room had mold in it, I would at least be able to get a refund or something, and now I can't even change without this
refund?
Had to get my mind right. Don't give a fuck about what you do. I'ma take my time. I would've changed a thing.
There you go. I was gonna say you gotta get up there, bro. It's tough. NBA Youngboy's voice seems like really easy to emulate because it sounds like he's going like, but the way he's like punching out the words right now and like really like forcing them out and like really like over exaggerating the emotion at the top of every bar and everything like that. That's pretty spot on, but he gets up there in range, bro, with NBA Youngboy singing.
I would've changed a thing. 2020 on my high. Always saw my brothers still going through it cause they ride or die. No matter what happens, you know that I'ma still be by your side.
By your side. Try and try. Ooh.
How to be thankful.
Ooh.
Think you might be the baddest in the bitch. Talking like you really wanna have my kids.
Baby Keem, oh man. The first time I heard that Baby Keem song, bro, when I was riding around, man, I was like, yo, who is this? This is fire. I like his style. I'm glad he included him in this. And he's killing it too, with just the kind of stop and go flow that he has.
Little bitch in Abercrombie and we shopping. I got you a seasonal sweater and a free bag.
A lot of like, yeah.
Freeze tag.
Yep, the pauses in between certain syllables and like kind of awkward, almost stutters, sort of. I like that. That's spot on.
Had to cover every cent like a Febreze ad. More friends, my heart is all yours. I gotta love you, I gotta need your love. I need your love more than you need my love.
I'm about to say, yo, we all know about that like old dancey auto-tune BS song that he put out. You know, I love auto-tune, don't get me wrong, but he abused it. Okay, he absolutely abused it on that song. And I was gonna say in the beginning right here, he was sounding a little too good. For it to be, you know, that interpretation or that impression. So, but now it's sounding right because now it's sounding like ass, and that's kind of the style.
Just kidding. That's a song off of my recently released album called From Me to You.
It's Sisyphus.
It's kind of interesting. It's got its own unique style. Ironic, you know. Spend all this time trying to be someone I'm not. And I found myself.
Quad.
Brand new logo, I'm the one your chick down for. It's like I've been in that thing so long, she told me I need to get out more. I don't know when you're up, but she gave me top of the morning, bonjour. On her knees till her mouth sore, in every room like a house tour. What you showing me round for? We can do it right here till round 4. I hope you haters had a nice day, cause I'm about to make this shit downpour. Look,